Again. So good afternoon. My name is Inga Stevenson. I'm speaking to you from Edinburgh in the UK, and Ellen McShane is my co-host, who is in Florida in the USA. We're here to discuss and to talk about 5 billion sales. The presentation is about the program as a whole. We now have 3 different and distinct sections to the program. So we're going to start with Sell My Data. 5 billion sales is a UK company, and it's only literally about 2 things. It's about money and it's about data, or data and money. What most people still don't know is that every second of every day, of every minute of when they're online, and sometimes when they're even not online, some company or every company, platform or service that they have on their phone or their device is mining and selling their data. But until now, nobody's actually paying us for our data. Data is a $1 trillion industry. Facebook regularly makes $90 billion a year from user data. People will say, oh yes, but Facebook make money from ads. Well, yes, they do, but how can they make so much money from the ads? The reason being is that they've collected all of the data and resold it several times. 5 billion sales is gathering our data, but only our browser activity. No personal data, no GPS, no banking, no contacts, no nothing like that. Just simply our browsing history, where we go and what we do. It's an amazing opportunity. For example, for our personal data, it's worth $401.50 every single year. And if we click on something called the V bonus and validate every day, which takes about 10 seconds, we will earn another $182.50, giving us a total of $584 for our data every year. It doesn't really matter which country that you're in, $580 for free basically is already very good. You know, that allows me in the UK to pay for my Wi-Fi, my landline bill and my mobile. And it also leaves me a couple of $100 over to buy a handbag or a pair of shoes at the end of the year. So this is really, really huge. If we share the opportunity with people, we can make a lot of money. And again, this is only about data and money. There are 3 types of people in 5 billion sales. We are affiliates, of which we all are, because we all registered with 5 billion because we wanted to make money. That's the bottom line here. So we're all affiliates. If you invite somebody to earn money, you become a sponsor. And now we all should be users of 5 billion sales, and we should be selling our data. If you have an Android phone, all you need to do, is go and download the Kiwi browser from the Google Play Store and install the 5 billion extension. I sent a direct link out for this because a couple of people are still, or a few people are still having difficulties with this. So I posted a direct link in my groups today. So everybody should have that. iOS, and Apple people, I've got a bit of a cold. iOS and Apple people will have to wait until the 14th, and then they have to download something else separate for Apple, and then they can begin to do their data. So that's the 3 kinds of people: affiliates, sponsors, and users. Anybody who is 18 plus can do the business opportunity by inviting people to make money. Anybody of 14 and over can be a user. So if you have a teenager in the house, they, as long as they're 14 and over, they can sell their data as well to 5 billion sales. This is a very useful thing. For example, a family of 4, 2 parents and 2 teenagers, can earn over $2,500 a year just by doing what they do anyway. Say the mum registers with 5 billion sales, she will earn $584. She registers her husband. He gets $584. She gets $100 for inviting him. The husband invites the 2 kids. They get $584 each. And the mum gets $10 because they are on her level 2. So it's over $2,500. I don't care which country you're in, $2,500 for free for just being online is a lot of money. Okay, that can do a lot of things. To be honest with you, if you've got teenagers, they've probably broken a couple of devices within a year. It'll pay for them to get new devices. We are paid on 16 levels. We are all a level 0, okay? If you've ever done any affiliate marketing or network marketing or anything like that, A company will say to you, okay, you get paid on 8 levels. But actually they're cheating. It's not actually true, because in any other company, you are level 1. So it means that you're only getting paid on the levels below you. So if they say you're being paid on 8 levels, you're really only being paid on 7 levels. In 5 billion sales, we're paid for 16 levels because we are level 0. So we get paid $584 for our data, and we get paid literally on every level down to 16. On level 1, everybody that we invite directly, and this is very easy to remember, on level 1, everybody that you invite is worth $100. We're not in any kind of pyramid or grid or anything like that. We can keep inviting people on level 1 from now and forever. We're paid $100 a year for these people, and this is repetitive every year. People say, well, how do you know? And I say, well, the thing is, if they're registered, they're not going to, once they start to get their $584 for free, they're not going to give up the following year and say, oh, no, I don't want that $584 anymore. The chances are they're going to really start inviting people to get more money. On the levels 2 to 16, we're paid $5 for everybody who comes in underneath via our level 1. And it's very simple. We only need to remember to do 3 things. We register for free, which we all know. We share our link to invite people, and we make money. Anybody can do this. As long as you have an internet connection or a device, you can make money. There are 8 billion people on the planet. 5 billion at least have a device of some kind. The customer base, if you like, is completely free. I mean, you know, you can invite anybody that you want to do this. And that's, for me, what is so exciting, because I've been in various other businesses, as has Ellen and some of you as well on here, Brent's and a couple of other people that I can see. And usually with any kind of business, you have to buy in. There has to be either you buy in for a product or a service or some crypto. And that's okay if people want to join you. But the problem that we found is that people, even though they joined us in different countries from different companies, not 5 billion sales, they were really enthusiastic and they wanted to do the business. But when they went out to try to get more business, they couldn't do it because the people around them couldn't afford it. This Sell My Data program with 5 billion sales is going to remain free forever. There are no fees ever, okay? And all you have to do is to log in every day, browse a little bit, which you would be doing anyway, click Validate My Data, and then you're going to get paid $584 every single year, year after year after year, as will your people. So personal data level 0, $584 a year. Level 1, everybody is $100, and everybody down from 2 to 16 is $5 each. This is a yearly amount. Maybe to you it doesn't sound like much, you know, $5 a year from somebody, that's not much, but trust me, it builds up. It really builds up because it's so simple to duplicate, and that's what you want to do. You just want people to do the same as you. You want them to register for free, a free $584. You want them to share their link, which is easy to do, not costing you anything, and then you will make money. So what I'd like to do I'm going to share my screen with you because I'd like to show you how actually easy this is in terms of how to make money, because the figures are really phenomenal and the activity is very, very simple to do. Now, let me see, here we go. Enable annotation. No, we want to disable, so it should be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the earning potential. You just have to excuse me, I'm not feeling so well today, but I will do my best for you here. Let me see. Of course, you know, any of you who know me know I'm terrible at technology, even the most simple things. So here we go. So affiliate numbers, this is earning potential, and we will whiz through this because I want it all hangs together. This is service 1. So level 0, which is what we are, $401.50 for our data. We do the validation every day. That means we get $584 a year paid at the end of the year. Level 1, I'm using the example of 150 affiliates because this is the example that 5 billion sales uses in the back office or in the news. It's in there in one of the tips. Now, some people could say, oh, 500, if you're sitting there with only 10 or 15 affiliates, you're thinking, oh my God, 500, that's like 150, that's like incredible. How do I get that many people? Well, it's really simple. You only need to invite one new person every 2.5 days. Okay, that's not hard. You're offering somebody a financial lifeline to earn money for free. If you have 150 affiliates and they're all worth $100, you will get $15,000 at the end of the year. Not bad. One new person invited every 2.5 days. On the levels 2 to 16, if these 150 affiliates invite only 10 a month, only 10, that's like 2.5 people a week, one person every 3.5 days, at the end of the month, you will have 1,500 new affiliates. 1,500 new affiliates per month multiplied by 12 months is 18,000 affiliates a year. That's a good amount to have. 18,000 affiliates multiplied by $5, because that's what they're all worth, is $90,000 a year. You add all of this up, this will guarantee you an income of over $108,000 a year every year. And the really cool thing about 5 billion sales is that the money never ever goes down. The money in your account can only go up, because trust me, we are not going to give up earning free money, and everybody is going to share. That's why it's very important to tell people how simple it is to share and to keep it simple for your people. This is this one. Inviting one new person every 2.5 days will filter down and you will earn $105,584 a year. Let's take it up a notch. Again, level 0, 584 a year. Level 1, if you invite one new person every 2 days, so somebody every other day, this is half of the year is 182.5 days, multiplied by $100 on your level 1 is $18,250 a year, right there. And if those 182.5 people invite only 10 a month, you will have 1,825 new affiliates a month. Multiply those by 12 months of the year, you will end the year with 21,900 affiliates a year, giving you a total of $109,500 a year every year, minimum, because these people will also, of course, invite other people, which will give you a grand total of $128,334. And how did you start? You only invited one new person every 2 days, 48 hours to invite one person for free to earn money. You're offering them a financial lifeline. I tell you, I don't know about where your business or your country, but bank managers in the UK don't even earn this. And trust me, they're working from Monday to Friday, 8 till 6 and all the rest of it. And all we have to do to get this rolling is to invite one new person every 2 days. One person for free in 48 hours. This is really not hard, people. So the last one, which is the one I like the most, level 0, level 1 with 365 affiliates. And that is if we invite one new person every day for free. Just opening our mouths and sharing the opportunity. 365 days of the year multiplied by 100 is $36,500 a year. Again, more than teachers, more than store managers, more than a lot of people make. And all you've done is invite one new person every day for free. If you have these 150, levels 2 to 16, if they invite these 365, invite only 10 people a month, you will get 3,650 new affiliates per month. 3,650 per month multiplied by 12 is 43,800 affiliates a year, which will give you $219,000. If you add all of this up with your level 1 and your own data, sell my data, this is over $250,000 a year, every year going up. I'm going to just repeat that, over $250,000 every year going up. And what did you do? You started by inviting one new person every day. And I tell you, the chances are that if you inform people correctly, if you inform your level 1 people correctly, they will invite more than 10 people a month. They maybe go out and invite one person every day, and then you're already looking at $1 million a year. And this is really key to the whole situation, because it's about understanding how the money is made and where it's coming from. Because, you know, a lot of people, myself included, when I saw this opportunity, I was running around saying to everybody, look, this is amazing. You just do all this for free and, you know, you're going to be a millionaire in 2 years and all of that, which is great when you're talking to the people who know you and understand you. But if you go online and you're looking for somebody on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and you're offering them the opportunity and you say, oh man, this is incredible. Just register here for free. You're going to make thousands and thousands of bucks. It's really easy. And this person that you're speaking to maybe only earns $40 or $50 a week. Number one, they're going to think you're crazy. And number two, they're going to think, well, it's like a complete scam. This doesn't happen. And this is why it's very important to understand, so you can explain to people where the money's coming from, that it's coming from data, how it breaks down, and what everybody's worth. And, you know, not everybody wants to make a lot of money. You have to, or we have to recognize this. You know, you might have somebody's grandmother who is not wanting to go out and blaze a trail in the world. But she might say to you, look, you know, I'd just really like to make $500 a month. If I could do that, it would be amazing. I could put this towards my grandchildren's college fund. That would be incredible. So then if you know your numbers, you can say, well, look, grandma, all you need to do is to invite 5 people a month completely for free as you're going about your business. And that will give you your $500 a month. And actually, she will make more, because out of those 5 people, they will also go and invite people. So her income will start to build up. So it's important when you meet people to find out what they want, okay? Because again, not everybody's like me and Ellen and some others of you. People need a bit of direction. And again, you will lose people if you start talking hundreds of thousands of dollars for free and you've only just met them, okay? So try and explain properly. Because, you know, a lot of people try to sell this, and this is one of my bugbears, actually. We're not selling anything, okay? We are giving people an opportunity, we're offering an opportunity, and we're providing a financial lifeline to people who otherwise would maybe have had no chance, because anybody can do this. People don't have to stop their work, they don't have to stop their other online activities, they don't, you know, maybe it's a nurse, or maybe somebody's a teacher, or maybe somebody's an affiliate marketer. Nobody has to stop what they're doing to do 5 billion sales. Because how hard is it to invite one person for free every day? One person for free every day is going to give you $36,500 plus at the end of the year. And again, when you register these people, there's nobody here who is registered who's going to give up this opportunity now. There's nobody who's going to say, well, you know, I earned the money, so goodbye, 5 billion sales. No, you're all going to continue because you all want more. And even if you don't go at it like completely crazy, every time you meet somebody that says that they're broke, which is nearly every day I meet people who say that they're broke, you can just say, well, hey, take a look at this. You know, it's really easy. It's completely free to do. You're not being paid for what you do online anyway. Do you realize that every app and service and anything that you do online, they're selling the data, your data, and actually what's even worse is you're giving them the permission to sell your data. Because as we all know, every time we allow the cookies or accept terms and conditions, we're basically saying to that platform that we've just downloaded, or, you know, YouTube or wherever, anything that we do, the minute that we do that, we're basically saying to these companies, hey, it's quite good, mine and sell our data, just take it, it's fine. And we have no control over that. So my philosophy is, let's get paid and let's share the love. Okay, so that is sell my data. Now, most of you are probably aware of sell my data, and you actually want to see what is going on with service 2 and 3. But as mentioned, 5 billion sales is an overall program. Everything hangs together. Now I need to get rid of that. Excuse me, you're just going to have to, no, I'm going to get rid of that now. And now we're going to look at the 5 billion sales back office, I hope. I'm not going to look at that. Let's see. I have it on my screen. Where are we? No, I have to go here. Wait a minute, I need to get it up. Oh, so here we have 5 billion sales back office. Now, to get to your back office, there are 5 billion sales. We can do guaranteed sales and we can do a standard ad. And I'm sure when a lot of people first went online, when the site went live, loads of people said, oh my goodness, we have to start selling ads. No, selling ads, we have to buy an ad. No, we don't have to buy anything. This is just an extra opportunity for us to make money. And I want to talk you through the whole thing because, again, this is a business, and it's not just any old business, it's $1 trillion business, and the money is there to be made, and everybody registered with 5 billion sales because they wanted to earn money. So you may as well learn how it works because it's actually very easy. So we go here, money maker, guaranteed sales. Now, what are guaranteed sales? Guaranteed sales is a really new, innovative way for people to make money online and companies to make money. In the same way that 5 billion sales revolutionized selling data, because nobody's done that, nobody's paid us for our data until now. Up until now, nobody has paid people for advertising or guaranteed them revenue for advertising online. If you go online and you want to do some Google ads or some Facebook ads or some ads on Amazon or something like that, it costs you a lot of money, a lot of money. And what do they offer, these companies? They offer to boost your web traffic. Great, a lot of them do, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. Are you competent enough about going into Google Analytics and checking how this web traffic works? And if this web traffic is actually converting into sales? Most people are not. I mean, look, I'm not technical, but it is actually quite simple, but most people have no clue. They just think, okay, I'm going to give this company £1,000, £2,000, £3,000 and just hope for the best that I get some sales. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but they just pay and that's it. They have no definite feedback in generated sales. But what 5 billion sales has done is another extremely bold move, is that they're creating guaranteed sales. So they're basically saying, if you advertise with us with one advert for $269, we will guarantee that you will earn $155,000 delivered 3 times in 12 months in sales. So the ad costs somebody, and I'm not saying that people should do this or that they have to do this. I'm showing you this because it's important that you know how this works, okay? Anybody, you, me, anybody that you meet, if they buy an ad for $269, they can create an ad. Every ad starts off as a standard ad, okay? A standard ad is if you are selling something offline. So for example, if you're selling rabbits, let's just say you're selling rabbits. You're not selling rabbits over the internet, so it's an offline sale. However, if you're selling shoes, that is an online sale, and that means you can do a guaranteed sales advert. You can basically upgrade your standard ad for free to guaranteed sales. And this is important because, again, nobody has ever offered an advertiser genuine guaranteed sales. So think about the numbers here. We're buying an ad for $269, or your client is buying an ad for $269. And 5 billion sales are saying, we guarantee that you will have sales of $155,000 3 times a year. For that, they want to take a profit share of 34%, okay, which is $52,700. Only after they have delivered the $155,000. So they're putting their reputation first, and they're saying, we're going to make sure from your $269 ad that you're going to earn $155,000 3 times a year. And then when you get the first lot of $155,000, you need to pay us back $52,700. And then they do the next one. You don't pay, you've already paid your ad for a year. They generate the next $155,000. You give them $52,700 back, and then they do the third lot within a year. Basically, the numbers are very easy. Anybody buys an ad for $269, they will receive, after 5 billion's commission, $306,900 in return for doing one ad. Think about those numbers. It's crazy money. But the reason, this is actually a limited offer. Okay, this is not going to be available all the time. This is a limited offer to get the ball rolling and get the word out with guaranteed sales. In future, when the offer has finished, we don't know when this is going to be. Obviously, 5 billion sales has some kind of target in mind, which we don't know what that is, and they're probably not going to tell us. But when this is over, it will change. And the next time when the offer is over, people will have to first deposit the 34% of the profit before they're allowed to advertise for guaranteed sales. But at the moment, anybody can take out an ad for $269 for a return of $306,900. And this is profit. This is profit after you've paid for your product and all the rest of it. So I'm going to show you how it works. First of all, you have to see if your ad qualifies as a guaranteed sales ad, or if it has to stay as a standard ad. Both ads are the same. If it's a standard ad, for example, if you're selling the rabbits in the field and you're just driving the web traffic, 5 billion sales guarantees to send or drive 1 million targeted hits to your website to sell your rabbits. But of course, you can't sell rabbits online. Somebody has to go along and choose their rabbit, pay and go. But they will increase the web traffic by 1 million targeted hits for $269. Again, unimaginable in advertising real time. For any company to guarantee 1 million targeted hits, if it's a small company, you'd probably have to pay at least 15 to 20,000 pounds. If it's a big company like Google or Facebook, they probably want you to pay 100,000 pounds because they've got the reach. And this is what 5 billion sales is doing with this. They're guaranteeing these statistics, but they're building up so they as well can command this kind of money. So we have an amazing opportunity here. So will your advert, these are the ways to create an advert. You have to choose an objective. Okay, so will your advert sell a product? Mostly, yes. So you can sell a service, rent a product, rent a service. You know, you could be renting bicycles in Sri Lanka, or do signups for an email or something like that. So you do yes because you want to sell products. You click no for all of those. You click continue. Will the transactions generate your commission or profit? Well, yes, if you sell rabbits, they will. Will the transaction be made online or offline? It will be made offline because people are buying the rabbits from the field. Continue. Guaranteed sales is not possible with this kind of ad because you're selling offline and they can't guarantee the sales for this ad because they don't know how many rabbits that you're selling because there's nothing going through any kind of checkout. So what we'll do is we'll start again. And we will go to create an ad and we'll choose the objective again. What will your advert do? Well, let's just say we're renting bicycles. We're going to rent out bicycles in a holiday destination. Continue. Will the transaction generate your commission or profit? Yes. Will the transaction be made online or offline? Online. Continue. Guaranteed sales success. Because your advert will promote a web page that transacts online and creates profit, guaranteed sales can be added. Guaranteed sales can generate an extra $155,000 from your business and you pay us 34% of the net profit after we deliver. So 5 billion sales are offering to deliver this profit and they take their commission after they've delivered the $155,000. This has never been done before, people. I don't know if any of you have advertised, but trust me, this has never ever been done in the history of the world, in the same way that no other company pays people for their data. So to continue creating this ad, please choose an objective from the following. Why do you want to do this ad? Well, we're renting bicycles. So get more web sales. That's what we'll do there. Or we can choose get paid web signups, or we can choose increase MLM or affiliate program sales. But now we're busy with the bicycle rental. Next. So then we go to build a target audience. Who do you want to do this with? Gender, male or female or both? Well, obviously you don't care who's renting your bicycle, if it's a man or a woman. The age from the bicycle rental, well, let's say we'll do it from age 14 and up to 65. If somebody older wants to rent a bike, let them. Add locations where you want people to go from. So it's unlikely that you will do your bicycle rental worldwide because it's probably a country thing. So you select your country. And let's say that we will go to Barbados. Barbados is a lovely island and they do bicycle rental. So you've selected that. So you save this. This is who you're targeting with your bicycle rental. Men and women, age from here, in Barbados, and so on. Then you add content, the business name, Bicycles Barbados, business type. What type of business is it? Affiliate program? No. MLM? No. Network marketing? No. Business opportunity? No. It's another, because it's your renting, it's a business to rent bicycles. So then you would go down here to tourists and you would find something like, I don't know, there's travel and leisure somewhere down here. So you click on travel and leisure, you click on there, and then you describe your business. And then you'd say something like, coming to Barbados and want to take a bike out for the day, join us here. We rent bikes out for all over the island. You can do your online booking here. Next, add images. You add images, always better to have images for an ad. Makes it much more responsive. Add images, here you put a picture of either maybe your logo, Barbados Bicycle Hire, and a nice palm tree. And here you maybe put a picture of a rack of bicycles. Gives you all the sizes and the pixels that you need to put in. You save and exit. And the last thing, no, sorry, wrong button. The last thing, there's so many buttons here. The last thing is, again, this is an important factor here. In the beginning, now, because I'm just doing like a test ad and I'm demonstrating this, because when you pay, it takes you to these pages, but it takes you to these pages after you have done your main page, which is the name of your company and the address and all of that stuff. And this is for the tax and the legal situation. And it also gives you on the main page a product URL. So in this case, it will be your product URL is www.bicycles.com. That's what you would put in. But now we're in, again, this is just the testing phase here. So if it's an MLM or affiliate program, you put this in here. So Herbalife, Forever Living, Jeunesse, or whatever, if it's an affiliate program or something like that. Then again, you do a quick description. It's not very long. Again, bicycles for hire in Barbados, hire by the day, by the week, whatever you want to put, there you go. What does it cost to hire your bicycle for the day? Let's put in $20. This is what it costs for a person who comes onto your website to rent a bicycle for a day. It costs $20. In this box below, you put in your net profit per transaction. This is the transaction. Every bike that is rented is $20. And in here, you put what your profit is. And your profit is, after you've paid somebody to clean the bike, you know, I mean, you probably have a worker there on your bicycle stand, and, you know, maybe sometimes things have to be replaced and so on. So you'd say from your bicycle, you'll have a pretty good idea if you're in business what your profit is. And you probably say, okay, well, my profit from each bicycle rental is actually $10. So you're renting the bike for the day for $20 and your profit is $10. Bicycle hire is a very good business, actually, big markup. And what this system does is it generates how many sales that you need to make, or that 5 billion need to generate for you to get your 1,555,000 guaranteed money back. So when 15,500 sales have gone through, they know that you have generated, or they have generated $155,000, and this is based on your profit. This is not based on the total hire. This is purely on profit. It's very important to understand this. So this is profit. You're going to get $155,000 profit from one ad of $269. And from that 30, you're going to pay 34% of that 155 back to 5 billion sales after they have realized this money for you. You tick here to accept the amount. And in here, you put the URL like the checkout of your bicycle hire where people pay. So as you know, each page has a different URL number or URL link on their site. So this will be www.bicyclehirebarbados/checkout or cart or shop or whatever it is. You put that in there, and then you do, I understand the terms and conditions. I agree to the terms and conditions. They're all here. Everything is in the advertiser's favor. The only things that you're not allowed to sell are pornography, alcohol, or tobacco, but that's okay because we're doing bicycles. You agree to this, this, and this. And again, everything is in the favor of the advertiser. There are no penalties at all. I understand and accept and agree to pay 5 billion, 30% of my net profit from the guaranteed sales. They are already delivering the money to you, and that's it. You click accept and off you go. And that's how that works. Now, this is really an incredible opportunity because nowadays there are many, many affiliate programs, okay? Drop shipping programs. You can have a store on Amazon or eBay or Shopify or any of these programs, and you don't have to have any stock in your house, okay? If I wanted to sell perfume, I don't have to have a living room full of perfume or a, perfume in my garage. All I do is I connect with a company that has an affiliate program. I buy my ad, I connect with this company, I list an item, say my perfume on eBay, and then I use that link on the 5 billion sales ad. And the customer buys from my website, but the company with the perfume delivers to the customer. Okay, you'll have to learn about how drop shipping works. You'll have to Google that, but that's basically how it works. You only need to do it with one product. It's very simple. But the very cool thing about this is, just for example, if you're doing shoes, say, when you put the product URL in, you will put the product URL for just one product, which could be red shoes. But your website sells blue shoes, black shoes, white shoes, and silver shoes, not just red shoes. But you're getting the profit and only paying the commission on the red shoes. So all the other traffic, because believe me, 5 billion sales has to generate a lot of traffic to your website for you to get this $155,000. But the chances are that the people who buy the red shoes are also going to buy the blue shoes and maybe some white shoes and maybe even some silver shoes. And this is excluded from the commission. You're only paying commission on the red shoes. This is incredible. So you could actually sell 4 times the amount or 3 times the amount of product, and you're going to make this money, but only be paying commission on one item. Again, huge. Now, you're thinking, well, Inga, that's really nice, but we can't be bothered with this. The other opportunity is to sell these ads. And this is why you need to know how it works. Now, some people might be thinking, I don't want to sell anything. I can't be bothered with that. It's not my vibe. So what I'm going to do now I've lost the Zoom. Where are we? Let's see here. Is I'm going to show you how easy this is for you to, again, see, just make sure that this is off. Okay. So in your back office, again, the reason that you need to know how this works is that it's a very, very good way to make money. To get to your back office very quickly, you just go to refer and earn, the box. Okay, not the link at the top, but the box. And that takes you directly to your back office. And in your back office, in marketing, you have email marketing. And in here, you have 4 links now. We have our original link, we have a refer and earn page, and we have a guaranteed sales link. All you need to do is to send this link to people who you think might be interested in buying an ad, because all you need to do is to say to them, hey, if you do online sales, you spend $269 on an ad, you're going to get $306,900 back again. Or to make it even easier for you, here we have email samples. So you don't even have to write your email yourself. They all have your affiliate link in there. You just click to copy, success, you've copied it, and you put that into your email and you start sending these emails out. Dear Bicycles Barbados, dear Shoe Shop, dear whatever. I'd say 99% of online sales, or 99% of businesses have online sales. Okay, so you don't have to be a seller. You can literally just go and click to copy that, you put the email in, and then you just go to Google and you find shops or businesses or whatever, and you send them the ad information. In there, it doesn't show how much it costs. I made some sample ads and I just put in, the cost of this is this, guaranteed sales is $155,000 3 times a year, and the commission is that for 5 billion sales. So you can tweak the thing a bit if you want to, but it doesn't matter because your link is there. So you can just fire these out. You don't have to knock on any doors. You don't have to phone anybody. You don't have to speak to anybody. You can be selling just by emailing this letter with your link. That's very easy. I had somebody the other day said, well, a 5 billion sales going to tell us who to send this to. And I said, no, you've got to do something for the money. If you sell as an affiliate, if you sell a guaranteed sales ad, you will get $3,000 commission every year. Every time the advertiser gets his $155, you will be paid $1,000 and so on. If 5 billion sales fails to deliver by even one sale, the advertiser gets to keep all the commission. Suppose they just do $1,549.99. They miss by one sale, the advertiser gets to keep all of the money, and we always get our commission. We always get our commission, and 5 billion sales will repeat the advert for the advertiser. So it's win-win all the way. And these are the reason that you need to do this is, I know not everybody wants to have a store, but everybody wants to earn money. And every time you sell 10 ads, as we now know, our sell my data money is reserved. It builds up for a year and we can only access it after a year. But the 10 times faster is, if we sell 10 ads, this moves our sell my data money forward by 1 month. If we do that 10 times, i.e. 10 times faster, it moves the money forward by 10 months, which means that we will get paid our sell my data money that's building up now in our accounts in 60 days. And after we've sold 100 ads, we get paid every 30 days forever. So it's a choice. People say, well, you know, I don't want to wait this long for my money. Well, okay, then sell some ads. Oh, and I don't really want to do any selling. Well, it's easy. You don't have to talk to anybody. You just need to go onto Google. Every ad that, you know, perfume, shoes, sunglasses, socks, trousers, baby food, pets, anything that is doing online sales for money will be interested in this, because I can tell you, hand on heart, this has never been done before. This is so cheap. It's 199 British pounds, $269. If people have a business, they're going to get $306,900 back. And I'll just show you the numbers in reality, because I think sometimes that helps. I just did a little thing here the other day. Guaranteed sales. So here, the cost of one ad is $269. Guaranteed sales, 5 billion sales guaranteed.
We can't, are you doing share your screen? We can't see it.
Oh, sorry, I always messed something up here. Thank you for telling me. Share screen. Ellen's really on the ball here. I just ramble on. Okay, so you can see that now, right? Okay, cost of one ad, $269. 5 billion guarantee $155,000 3 times a year. That's a total of $465,000 for one ad that costs $269. After they have taken their commission, you get back net profit, $306,900. So cost of ad, $269, guaranteed sales, $306,900. For me, that is an absolute no-brainer. Again, maybe you don't want to do a shop, but to sell this is so easy because nobody's done it. If you approach any person with a shop and you tell them this, they will snap your hand off. You sell 10 ads a year, that's $30,000. 10 ads whenever, that's $30,000 a year. You do 100, it's $300,000, and you move your sell by data money forward for 10 months. You get paid after 60 days for sell my data, but the ad money you get paid for 30 days, after 30 days in your account. Not only that, we're working now with our level 1 people. If I sell 10 ads in a month or whenever, my sell my data will move forward 1 month, but because Ellen is in my level 1, Ellen's money will also, her sell my data money will also move forward by a month. And if I do 20, Ellen's and mine will go forward by 2 months. So basically we're helping our level 1s who registered with us. And if somebody in your level 1 sells an ad, you get commission. If you sell a standard ad, it's $20. And if your level 1 sells a guaranteed ad, is it $1,000? I don't think it's $1,000. I think it's $100. Could be 50. I can't remember. I've got so many numbers in my head. So yeah, it's a really good opportunity. And again, to sell ads, you don't have to be a salesperson. You just have to commit to half an hour every day. You prepare your emails, you just have them in drafts, and then you just go online. And as I say, 99.9% of businesses have online sales, and you just fire them off an email. You get their email address from their website and you fire them off, and eventually some will stick. If you see it's somebody that has an offline sale, for example, if somebody's renting something like tents or marquees for events, or I don't know, renting something big, then you can send them an email and say, hey, you know, we have a really good standard ad deal. It's $269 for a year, and you get 1 million targeted hits to your website. And Ellen has done a standard ad, and she told me the other day that after 2 days, she had more leads than she could actually handle. So it's definitely working. And that's basically it. So again, the refer and earn is kind of linked up to guaranteed sales and sell my data. Any activity that you do with 5 billion sales is free to do, and it's to make money. It's as simple as that. So people can take this as little or as far as they want to go. You know, you might think, okay, I'm just going to stick with sell my data and give this away for free. Fantastic. As Ellen pointed out, some of her downline in America, they're not bothered about waiting for a year for their money, because a lot of them said, look, we invested money in Cash FX or Hyperfund or one of these things. We put our money in, and some of us have to wait for 2 or 3 or even 5 years to get a return. So if somebody says to you, well, I don't want to wait a year for my money, just say, well, where else are you going to get free money after the year without putting anything in, just a bit of time? And everybody, and I mean everybody, should have every member of their family signed up to sell my data. Everybody. Because if you're in a household, if there's 2 of you, that's $1,284 at least a year. It's £1,000 anyway in the UK for free that you'll get at the end of the year. That means if there's only 2 of you, it means you and your husband or you and your wife can go away for a really great weekend. You're not going to get that on Facebook or Google or anything else. If you've got teenagers in the house, you definitely want to sign them up for Sell My Data. And you want to give everybody a break, you know, get your grandmother, get your sister, the wider family. And trust me, they will go and talk to people and they will get other people. And before you know it, your Sell My Data will start to grow, and you'll see it in your back office in real time as the money adds up. So I think, Ellen, is there anything else I need to cover?
No, just some questions.
Okay, let's do the question.
Okay. So Simon is asking, every email I send out from Guaranteed Sales link seems to reflect the pre-launch ad. Is this going to change?
Well, actually, funnily enough, when you said that, yes, the pre-launch shows up on some of my messages as well, like the old green banner. I think that's probably because you were pitching your Sell My Data opportunity before, and the websites that you're using, for example, if it's Twitter or Facebook, those websites aren't catching the new thing. But anytime somebody clicks on it, they will go straight into the new site. So yeah, if you're sending a message on Facebook or something and you're just putting the link in, it does look a bit strange because it sells pre-launch, but that's not 5 billion sales, that's the website. And on Facebook, I don't know how you'd actually change that. But the minute somebody clicks, it's straight into the new site.
And you might want to change your browser, change your cookies, clear your cookies.
Delete
that would help
all
because it could be just your computer that's doing that to you. So another question is, Emmanuel is saying the date for withdrawal did not shift forward after my sponsor activated the 10 times faster. Why is that happening like that?
Because they have to sell the ads. Everybody needs to activate 10 by 10, but you have to sell the ads. It only works on selling the ads or your sponsor selling the ads. Everybody at the moment, look, it's going a little bit slow because everybody's getting their head round all of this new information, okay? Soon, now that people know, and it's important and it's great that you're here, that we can share this information. And once people understand that you don't have to buy an ad yourself and how easy it is to sell an ad, just send out emails to anybody that has an online address or that does online sales. What are they going to do? All they can do is say no. And that's it. You just keep doing it. You just keep doing it. And eventually, I think what will happen is people will do it and then they're going to tell their colleagues and they're going to say, hey, have you seen this deal? Because I still think that word of mouth is the best form of advertising. So if you know anybody, any of your friends that has an online shop, you need to tell them about this. You just need to tell them because they would be crazy not to spend $269 to get a return of $306,900. If you want to know about drop shipping, some companies do have in their contact us page, they do have a link that will say, yes, we're looking for affiliate partners, or no, we're not looking for affiliate partners. If you find a company that does that, contact them. I spoke to somebody today and she said, well, I'm not sure, our affiliate program is full. And I said, okay, then, well, if you don't want to have me as an affiliate, why don't you just buy an ad? You're going to spend $269 and you're going to get over $300,000 back. We'll see if it works or not, but you can only try. And it was all an email. I didn't have to ring anybody up or speak to anybody. If you want the money, there's a way to get the money, okay? But you have to be a little bit switched on. You don't make this huge amount of money for just sitting there going, yeah, well, I'll give it a go tomorrow. But that doesn't work in life for anything. If you want it, go out and get it. And we'll help tell you how to go out and get it. Another question.
Well, Christopher, you really have answered this, but just to get it put out there. So is 5 billion sales paying monthly or yearly?
The amounts that you're quoted for Sell My Data are yearly amounts. When you activate the 10 times faster and you sell ads, for every 10 ads that you sell, it will move your Sell My Data payment a month nearer. So if you sell 10 ads, you only have to wait for 11 months. If you sell 20 ads, you only have to wait for 10 months, and so on. The maximum you can do is 100 ads, which makes your money go 10 times faster, which means your Sell My Data money will be paid out after 60 days, and then for life, every 30 days for life. As a sponsor, if I do this, all my level 1 move forward with me. And if my level 1 sell ads, I get commission. That's it. It's very clear.
So Trevor's asking, can we advertise a website with many products, or does it have to be only one product per advertisement?
No, you can advertise, as we said, with the red shoes, blue shoes, and green shoes. You can advertise a website with 1,000 products. The company just has to choose one, maybe the one with the highest profit on, because it's going to benefit the advertiser. And that's the URL that you put in. So you put in the URL for the red shoes. But 5 billion sales is pushing your website to generate the $155,000 just from the red shoes. And that's what you're paying your commission on. But you're going to get other sales. You're going to get sales for black shoes, white shoes, silver shoes, green shoes, and you're not paying commission on that. So it's an even bigger deal. Okay, so that it's actually mind-blowing.
So Brens is asking, can you see the number of clicks you're getting? I'm assuming from the guaranteed sales ad, because on the standard ad, well, you're just getting your leads even on that. So
yeah, I think you can go into the back and you can click on your ad, and there are some analytics there. Maybe they're going to add some, as more people are advertising and doing it. Bear in mind that this week, they've just been loading another big extension onto the 5 billion website. again, nothing is instant because look at the size of the website. It's a beast. It's an absolute beast. And that's why maybe sometimes you will see that it's running a little bit slow. It's because they're adding all of these extra things on. In the next few days, apparently, it will all be running a lot faster. So maybe they will include that, in a few days' time. Everything, just takes a bit of time because it's just a huge, they couldn't just like build this massive thing. It all has to be integrated with each other, and that has to be tested to make sure it functions, and then they put something else on and so on. So yes, probably you can get more analytics.
So Ravinda is asking, does it work vice versa for the forward movement of sell my data payments? Therefore, if your level 1 sells 10 adverts, with both of you move your payouts by 1 month?
No, the sponsor moves the level 1.
So Emmanuel is saying the date for withdrawal did not, okay, that's but we've already answered that. You have to have 10. You have to have 10 ads.
And then your data slider will move along and it will show you your fastest payment date.
And probably your sponsor hasn't purchased anything yet. That's also what you're not seeing. Or sold anything, I mean, because it could either be purchased by the person or sold. So Honey Sandeep is saying, can doctors or other professionals have online website use our guaranteed sales adverts?
Yeah,
I think the service option.
Are they selling something? If they are selling something where you can put the selling price in and the profit price in, yes. If they're not selling anything, no. They have to do standard ad for 269. So you might have, for example, you might have somebody who's a naturopath or a massage therapist. They are selling their services. If people book online, they can do guaranteed sales. Now, they might do massages to $50, $70, and $100. They choose the one that is the most profitable for them, which is maybe the $70 one. They put that URL, and the last URL is the shopping cart URL. But the chances are people will book for massages for $50 and $100 and so on. So they're only paying commission on the $70 massage. So $155,000 is being generated only by the $70 massage, and all the rest is like free money.
So he's asking for a demonstration, but I don't think there's any reason to demo it.
Well, I just did that.
No, I mean, he wanted to see it on the screen, but I don't think it would add any, you explained it fine.
Well, we just did it in the back office. Demo.
Yeah, you just did it, right, exactly. So those are the ends of the questions.
Okay, good. Well, I will post this recording, and then you will see the back office. As we said, you fill in the objective of the ad, and is it going to sell sales online or offline? And then it will give you your answer if it can be a standard ad or a guaranteed sales ad. And it's very simple. Something that can be calculated in financial profit, as in people buying a product, a service, or whatever, where you can put in what that service cost and put your profit in online so they can calculate it, 5 billion sales, to give you the money, then that's a guaranteed sales ad. But again, if you're selling rabbits in a field, they don't know what you're doing. They can't guarantee the sales because they don't know. One day you might sell 1 rabbit, give somebody some money. The next day you might sell 50 rabbits. It's not going through an online checkout. So then it's a standard ad, but you will get 1 million targeted hits towards your website. Okay, well, I have to say that it's been very pleasant without people interrupting me or drawing on the screen. So this is the way that we will continue. And again, every time I do a Zoom, we will lock the room at 5 past, and then we can really get on with the business, okay? Because that's what we're all here to do without the children drawing on the screen. And that takes us up to an hour. Again, I will wait for Zoom to process this recording. I will put it out in all of the chats. I hope it's been helpful. The next one, again, I'm not feeling very well, but I think I'm going to do the next one on Sunday. Okay, so I'm not sure what time, probably 4 o'clock, because that seems to work. So 4 o'clock UK time. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, Ellen, for co-hosting, and let's go and make some money. Thank you. Have a nice afternoon, everybody.